You know, the United States is the only democratic republic in the world of which I'm aware where almost 3 million more citizens can vote for a candidate who doesn't win the election. And yet that's what happened in 2016. Hillary Clinton got almost 3 million more votes than Donald Trump, yet he got the keys to the White House. How did this happen? The Electoral College is how it happened. I'm Michael Russnow, and I'm a television writer. I've written for the Huffington Post and also worked for the United States Senate. I'm here to talk to you about a workaround to the Electoral College that doesn't require a constitutional amendment, which is very, very difficult to attain. It's called the National Popular Vote Interstate Compact. This is an amalgam of states where they agree to give their electoral votes to whichever candidate wins the national popular vote, irrespective of what happens in their home state. At the moment, 11 states plus Washington, D.C. have joined the compact, totaling 172 electoral votes, but it needs the required 270 votes to elect a president for this to take effect. We really have to do something about it. And I'm amazed that the Electoral College, which is an outmoded, archaic system, not needed, perhaps it was at one time, but our founding fathers also endorsed slavery, didn't they? They also didn't allow women to vote, didn't they? And we've changed that just as we have stopped segregation in the schools and we allow gays in the military and to marry. What I'm shocked about is that when Connecticut ratified the compact back in May, there was just no discussion about it on the cable news shows, with the exception I did see Chris Matthews interview, interestingly, a Republican in support of this whole issue. And that's the only thing. All you saw was those little chyrons, those little ticker tapes beneath the screen when they were talking about something else that did mention that Connecticut had ratified the compact. But the pundits never talk about it. They will talk about, on one side, oh, Trump, the people must have wanted Trump because that's why they elected him. The other side will then say, excuse me, but Hillary got more votes than Trump. And one of them even said, unfortunately, we have the Electoral College. And then the discussion ended. There was no further discussion about, let's change it. Why do we have it? What are we doing? I don't understand this. The elected officials don't say anything either. We've got to change the way we elect our president. It is not fair. It is not democratic that a state like Wyoming, with a large geographic area with few people living there, has more political sway than other states like California, with a greater population. And people dismiss the idea of a popular vote by saying, oh, well, that means California and New York are going to just control the elections. This is nonsense. First of all, there aren't enough votes in those two states, or even a lot of the big states, to cause somebody to win a popular vote election. And don't forget that Trump got millions of votes in California and Hillary got millions of votes in Texas. Every American should have his or her vote counted equally. And that's why I urge you to contact your state legislators, your governors, those states that have not yet endorsed the compact, to bring it together so that in 2020 we might have a president that truly is elected by all of the people. I'm Michael Russnow. I'll be talking to you about other issues in the future, and please contact me if you have any thoughts about what we're talking about today. Thank you for listening.